Kwa hivyo waziri, hiyo pereka ya kwamba kuanzia kesho Tuesday, kuanzia Tuesday ijayo tunasaidia governor kama wale watu walisaidia Yesu. Si mnajua kuna wale watu Yesu alichukua wamsaidie kazi. Sisi ndio hao tulichaguliwa na governor tung'oe hao watu wote ambao hawasikii. Wewe ni mzuri kidogo lakini chuga, kwa sababu uko 45%. Usipofikisha 50 wewe utakuwa namba 6 kwenda. Tunaanza na Mwaura kwa sababu mnaitwa kwa bunge mnakataa kuja.
Akizungumzia vyombo vya habari hivi majuzi, mwakilishi wa wadi ya Naivasha East Mca Karanja wa Mariamu alihakikishia kaunti ya Nakuru na taifa kwa ujumla kwamba mikakati ya kumng'atua uongozini katibu wa kaunti ya Nakuru Samuel Mwaura imara baada ya kupata sahihi kutoka kwa wabunge katika bunge la kaunti ya Nakuru.
As an assembly, we have said that the first person to go home will be the CS. Kwa sababu yeye ameshindwa kazi yake ambayo sisi tulirauka asubuhi kuja kuveti yeye na kisha kupitisha yeye. Kwa hivyo sisi tumesema hiyo upuzi wa watu kuitwa na wakuji na wanalipwa pesa za umma haiwezekani. Na hao mawaziri wote wale wanataka viti. Wako mawaziri 6. Baada ya CS next week wote tunawang'oa.
Siku iliyotazamiwa kwa muda ilifika hii leo, macho yote yakiwa kwenye bunge la kaunti ya Nakuru, huku mwakilishi wa wadi ya Meningai Wilson Mwangi akiwasilisha mswada wa kumbandua Mwaura.
When we look at the integrity of this gentleman, Mr. Speaker, we see that the county secretary, Dr. Mwaura, is not supposed to be in this office because of the integrity matters that we have seen in the last 2 years since he got in this office. So, Mr. Speaker, that is why I'm urging the members of this House to be together to make sure that we give this job to somebody who have integrity, who cares for his people of this good county of Nakuru. So, Mr. Speaker, I would urge this House to pass this motion so that we can remove this man and make sure that our county is running smoothly with integrity. Mr. Speaker, Mwaura must go, Mwaura must go, Mwaura must go.
Punde si punde, wa Mariamu alisimama na kugeuka huku akijaribu kushawishi bunge hili kuwa halina nguvu zozote za kumng'atua katibu huyu uongozini.
So 67, Mr. Speaker, it talks about the removal of CCs. Therefore, this House can only impeach how many people? 1, it can only impeach the Speaker. 2, it can only impeach the governor. It cannot remove the Speaker, remove the Deputy Speaker, remove through impeachment the governor and the Deputy Governor, and then remove members of CC. Therefore, those are the persons who have been defined by the Constitution as state officers. As far as I agree with Wajeb, now the problem comes in. The CS cannot be removed by the House through a motion. And that's where now, and that's where
point of order,
now
Mr. Speaker.
now comes in.
Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker, I lies on point of order number 57.
The honorable member for Naivasha East. Now you've
Mr. Speaker,
you've passed your point.
No, I have not.
Mr. Speaker,
you've passed your point.
Now, Mr. Speaker,
have your seat.
Mr. Speaker,
have your seat now.
Mr. Speaker, I rise on point of order. Mr. Speaker,
Mr.
Have your seat. Have your seat. Have your seat. No, have your seat. Order. The speaker.
Swala hili lilizua tumbo joto bungeni, huku kiongozi wa walio wengi Daktari Alex Langat akilazimika kuinuka na kuhoji mbona Mariamu alitaka mswada huu kutupiliwa mbali, huku akiwa mmoja wa wabunge ambao walichangia mswada huu kufikishwa bungeni hii leo.
Before this motion was brought to this house, Mr. Speaker, there is a committee that sat, of course, the House Business Committee. My senior here could not have taken the whole country into a trip, a joyriding trip, of making us believe that we can remove the county.
Point of information, Mr. Speaker.
Order. Order. The honorable member for Karanja, the honorable leader majority proceed.
That we have ability to remove the county secretary. We all know what has happened. We all know the caucusing that has been done. And we have all believed until the motion was tabled. Today, Mr. Speaker, we have gazetted a special sitting for this assembly. If you look at the gallery, the whole Kenya is here to see. The proponents of this motion could not have been taking the whole country in a ride, Mr. Speaker, knowing very well, and then you come with a card the last minute to tell us that this motion is not supposed to be debated by this house. It is not fair. It is not in order. And we cannot keep on taking the whole country and shaming the Assembly of Nakuru. Mr. Speaker, I've tried to read any law. I've tried to see any proceeding. I've never seen anywhere where a county secretary has been impeached. It is true. And the motion before the Nakuru today would have been the first one. When we look at the standing orders, and I want to take my senior to our now standing orders. First of all, it is good for us to know a county secretary can be removed from the office. That is a law. Number two, when I go to the standing orders, number one,
The honorable majority leader is on the floor. No distractions. Proceed.
Thank you for protection. I want to read to you now our standing orders, which you say has no mandate. First of all, we agree according to law, the county secretary, though it has not been done, and I'm here to see which county has ever removed the county secretary. Standing order number one, and we can read, in cases not provided for, the Speaker to decide. That is the title. And it is our standing orders for this great house. It states, in all cases not herein after provided for, and subject to the Constitution and other written laws, all, not a few, including this one, Mr. Speaker, all. The Speaker shall decide. This is the law. It is a standing order of this house. So if you don't know whether we should or we shouldn't, the Speaker equally has a right. Our standing orders give the mandate. Because this is a new thing. We are in a new arena. We have not seen this before. So, Mr. Speaker, as I conclude, I would want the proponents not to chicken out at the last minute. We have been here. You cannot run away from your own shadows. This is your shadow, and you must sleep with it. You must walk with it until the end of it. You cannot run away from your shadow. No way. We have been in this mess for so long as a county assembly. So I want you to own, this is a child. You cannot create a child, let me for a better word. You cannot make a woman expectant and work with this woman for 9 months, taking care of her, bring a lot of baby showers around, showering and thanking God that the child wants to be born. But at the time of labor pains, you start telling the woman to give birth. It cannot happen. This child must be delivered.
There is
This
no
child,
the honorable,
me, Mr. Speaker,
the honorable majority leader. Order. The honorable member for Naivasha East. It is not honorable to shout when the other members did not shout at you. The honorable leader of majority party finish on the submission and then we proceed.
Mr. Speaker, the bill of impeachment, the motion for impeachment is at the delivery stage. It is at its labor stage, and the woman wants to give birth. We cannot deny this woman to give birth to this child. And we cannot, no matter how much you want to decide to kill it, let the motion continue to its conclusive decision. This is your shadow. Please work with it. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
The honorable member for Lakeview, and then we'll take another round.
Thank you.
Mr. Speaker, the honorable member for order. Mr. Speaker, order. The honorable, Mr. Speaker, order.
Baadaye mswada huu uligonga mwamba baada ya bunge hili kutokuwa na uwezo wa kutengeneza kamati ya kuchunguza madai yaliyoko dhidi ya Katibu Samuel Mwaura.
Those for the creation of the ad hoc committee, 0. Those who are not supporting the creation of the ad hoc committee, 67. And those who have abstained, 2. Therefore, honorable members, having not attained the threshold provided for under Section 40 of the County Government Act for the creation of ad hoc committee for the removal of the county secretary, the motion is therefore defeated. The House is now adjourned to 4th June 2024 at 9:30 a.m.
Nikiripotia runinga ya SS Digital kutoka kaunti ya Nakuru, ni Mariamu Itotia.